Hey guys, welcome back. Game 3 just wrapped up about 5 minutes ago as I'm recording this, and the Indiana Pacers are up 2-1 in the NBA Finals. Unbelievable for a lot of people. Some of us really thought this was a Pacers team that could do some damage, but what a game. What a performance from the Indiana Pacers, who now hold the cards to winning the NBA Finals. What a game! This was incredible, and I said before this series I was so excited for this series. I don't care what the ratings were. This is going to be an absolute banger. Even if it was going to be like an OKC in five, it's going to be a really fun series. And not I don't think it's going to be OKC in five. I don't think it's going to be OKC in six either. I think we're in for an absolute treat. Let's get into the stats, starting with the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton bounce back 22, 11, 9, 2 steals, a block, only 4 turnovers. He was sensational in this one. I thought he was more aggressive, getting to his shot, getting to his floater, and in control. I really, really liked his game. He was aggressive in that first half, and when you get these type of Halley games, they're not gonna lose. When he's getting 20 and 10, they win. It's that simple. Pascal Siakam won me my parlay, so he wins me every parlay. I love Pascal Siakam. He's the greatest of all time. But 21 points out of Siakam. I mentioned my last uh, reaction that I think that I needed more out of Siakam. Obviously we needed more out of Halliburton, but it was like Siakam as well. I didn't think was playing great. He was amazing. This one, 21 points. He got out to a quick start early, got him into the game. 21, 6, 4, 2 steals, 1 block, no turnovers. He was great. Plus 8 in this one. Aaron Nesmith defensively, we'll get to that in a minute, but his defense was great. Miles Turner thought he really struggled, but then 5 blocks, and in the fourth quarter had a couple possessions where he just obliterated Chet. Nemhard was amazing defensively, and we'll get to their defense. But the bench, man. Benedict Mathurin with 27 off the bench in 22 minutes. It's honestly pretty crazy. That every game, it's just someone on the Pacers is going to drop something you've never seen before. He had 27 on 12 shots, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and just, I mean, looking so comfortable. Just, little hezzies, walk in, boom, pulling up for an easy pull up two. Or, oh, shot clock's running a little low, let me just tween, pull up three, cash, right? Just crazy that this dude is like their ninth guy. I mean, 27 again is crazy. He was just so unbelievable, and but to me, the player of the game, and this is crazy, was TJ McConnell. 10 points, 5 assists, 5 steals in only 15 minutes. Those 15 minutes felt like 15 shotgun blasts to the chests if you were an OKC fan. I mean, 3 inbound steals legitimately might have won them the game off of inbound steals. I've never seen that in an NBA Finals game. Just wanting it more than the other team. Unbelievable from TJ. And and then as well, I mean, it was that run. So first quarter, I'm not won't break down this game perfectly chronological, but they were down 8, and it was kind of like, man, they were kind of struggling. It was kind of feeling, uh-oh. I was starting to feel this kind of pit in my stomach, like, man, because game 2 was pretty uncompetitive. It's like, man, this is going to be another OKC blowout. But then TJ McConnell came in and just took over the game. Took over the game. And just his pace, his speed was overwhelming, honestly. And again, we'll get to that when I talk about the Thunder, but he was amazing. Ben Shepherd, I thought, was solid. Obi Toppin was a plus 18 team high. He was amazing in this one. His athleticism, man. He had a putback in the fourth quarter that was incredibly clutch. His defense was really good as well. Had one moment where he was just kind of completely out of control in transition, but it's the Obi Toppin experience. But I just thought they played great. That fourth quarter, 32 points, just surgical in their execution, and like in going into that fourth quarter, they were down 5, and they got the lead. Let me see. With about 8 minutes left, but they really took a 3-point lead with about 7 minutes left. It was a Halliburton 25-footer. He turns around as he releases the ball, and then they just kind of took control. And I mean, they didn't allow a bucket from the 5:58 mark to the 3:34. Over 2 minutes where OKC did not score, and OKC got to 98 points with 8 minutes left. They did not reach 102 till 3 minutes. I mean, that's 4 minutes. They scored 4 points. I just thought Indiana's defense was unbelievable. Again, we'll get to that when I talk about OKC, but let's talk about it now. Indiana's defense was sensational in this one. I thought that their pressure was ridiculous on both ends, and I talked about this in my preview. They just exhaust you. Mentally and physically, they exhaust you. They just exhaust you. And just teams cannot keep up with it. And OKC, I mean, they played well through the first 3 quarters. And then that fourth quarter, just the waves of speed just hit you, and it just overwhelms you. And I thought their defense was so good on Shea, on everyone. Like, just not allowing those guys to be comfortable and forcing a bunch of turnovers. I mean, OKC had 17 turnovers in this one. Indiana only had 13. They won the turnover battle. Did they win the rebounding battle? 36-42. No. Yeah, whatever. They missed more shots, but I just thought their defense was so good, and they got so many. I mean, I want to see how many. Does it show fast break points here? Let me pull up. Let me pull up how many fast break points. But again, they just got so many turnovers, got so many fast break points. Let me see if I can pull this up here. 21 points off turnovers, 17 fast break points. Like, that is incredible, right? And that's how you have to beat OKC. Is you gotta win the possession battle. Like, what was it, 85-79? They won the possession battle. So, unbelievable game for Indiana. And I was kind of waiting on this, where their offense clicked for a full game. And they didn't shoot well from 3, but you knew a game like this was coming. You knew a game like this where, like, game 1, they played, well offensively. They got 111 points, shot 48%. They shot really well from 3, but it wasn't a great game for anybody. This one was the first, like, Indiana offensive game. And OKC had no answer for the Thunder. Time to go, man. I have not been impressed with them this series, to be 100% honest. Like, even game 2, I thought they played really well, but it was mainly just like Shea went crazy, and Indiana just kind of fell apart a little bit. It's time. Like, you were the best team in the league by a mile this season. It's time to go. Shea, he was poor in this one. 24 points, 6 turnovers, only 4 assists. He was 9-20. I didn't like his process in that fourth quarter. It was a lot of, like, asking for a screen, just kind of standing there as they would show and recover, and then just kind of settling for a long 2. And I mean, Shea shoots really well on those long 2s. He's the best guy in the league at it, outside of, like, KD. But it's not a good shot, right? That shot for him, those longer 2s, and I don't mean like the full head of steam, stop on a dime, elbow pull up. That's a layup for him. I mean the 2 feet beyond the free throw line pull up 2s. He can hit him really well, but that is absolutely not a good shot. And he was settling for that. He had the turnovers, and dude, he looked exhausted at the end of the game. Exhausted. Every stoppage, hands on his knees, looked just so gassed. He played 42 minutes in this one, and I mean, honestly, I feel like he could play more than that. I just thought he was bad in this one. He had 3 blocks. He was, and like, his defense was good, but yeah, he was not good. I thought J-Dub was really good though. 9 of 18, 26 points, got to the free throw line 11 times. But also had 4 turnovers to just 3 assists, and 10 turnovers to 7 assists for the two best players on your team is not going to work. But I did think J-Dub played well. I thought he had some good passes and he got some buckets. Was getting downhill. Chet, I thought Chet played a really. Oh my god, these ads are just ridiculous. I mean, are you serious right now? Really? Really right now? Okay. But I thought Chet played really bad. He had a great first quarter. Won me my parlay in the first quarter, but his second half was putrid. Like I want to see what did he start the game with in that first quarter. In the first quarter, he went 4 of 5. In that fourth quarter, though, he was terrible. 1 of 5, got blocked like 3 or 4 times. Got a jump shot blocked. Then I just didn't think, and then defensively, he was non-existent. To be real, I thought Lou Dort and Case Moss were fine. Um, Hartenstein, he can't play in this series. It's just the truth. He can't play. I mean, every time he's in the game with Halliburton, you can see Halliburton's mouth. There's drool running down the side of his cheeks because he sees Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's barbecue chicken time. It's time for him to walk into an open three. Hartenstein just can't play. Um, and especially with the Pacers, they just pretty much abandoned the Thomas Bryant and just said we're just going to play Toppin and Siakam at the 5 if it's not Miles. I just Hartenstein can't play, man. I thought Caruso was good. He was a -15, but he was solid. Isaiah Joe played. Aaron Wiggins played, I guess. One game. Same with Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins is one of those guys where not to dog on him because I do think he's really good, but like he's not that good. I gotta be real. Some people act like he's like this dude who's like, dude, on every other team he played like he put up 2 points per game in the Minnesota series. Like he's fine. Like he's a solid bench guy. That's it. But they got nothing out of their bench. Like Benedict Mathurin and McConnell and Obi Toppin were amazing, and we'll count Shepard as well. That's 49 to what is that 18? Um, and I mean, yeah, they just got the ball pressure just really slowed him down. Um, the constant ball pressure, and it's a problem that OKC has had in the past. This what hurt them last year was the lack of ball handlers on their roster. Outside of Shea and J-Dub, I mean, who else on the team are you trusting to dribble against the press? And what that leads to is Shea getting gassed. I mean, only taking 20 shots. It's just not. I don't like that. I mean, 20 shots is not doing it for me in the biggest game of your season. So I didn't love their offense all game, and then defensively, they didn't make Indiana uncomfortable. I mean, Tyrese got to whatever he wanted. Siakam got what he wanted. Benedict Mathurin looked like goddamn Kobe Bryant out there. Obi Toppin was getting his. TJ, I mean, then like the dumbass inbound turnovers where TJ is just stealing an inbound pass. Like, how is that happening? Why is that happening? So, really disappointed in the way they played. I'm going to be honest. Um, this is not the Thunder, and this is different than the last because like the last couple series or against the Timberwolves, it was well, they had the one game where they lost by 40, but they were down. They already up 2-0. Like it was a whatever moment. I'm worried. I'm worried right now. Now they're in the exact same spot they were against the Nuggets. They were down 2-1 in that series, and they were able to still win it. So I'm not saying that they're cooked or anything. I still think they're going to win the series, but people underestimated this Pacers team. It's a simple truth. Now, moving into Game 4, what am I looking at? Number one, OKC has got to handle the ball pressure better. They have to find ways for Chet and Hartenstein to do something offensively. Again, I know Chet had 20 points. It was all in the first quarter, like the first 7 minutes. After that, he was invisible. But they're going to need Hartenstein to do something, and they're going to need someone else to step up. and in a meaningful way. Like Lou Dort making 4 out of 5 threes is cool, but they're going to need someone else to like actually step up and be able to handle the ball and create something because Shea and J-Dub are just getting the kitchen sink thrown at them. Not in like they're just getting hard doubled at the top of the key every time and it's easy 4-on-3s, but each one of them is getting guarded by 4 or 5 different guys, and it's full court ball pressure. I mean, what is there to say? I mean, they're going to need someone else to step up, and I do think Shea has got to play better. This was a bad game for him. The turnovers, the again, just settling. This game reminded me a lot of the Nuggets game 3 in a lot of ways. Very similar to that one, where it just felt like Shea is just kind of like loafing a little bit offensively. Not loafing like he's not trying to score. But it's just like, come on, dude. Like, gotta get to the cup more. Let me see. Yeah, similar stat line. He went 7 of 22 in that game. Very similar stat line where it was like, dude, come on, let's go. Like, let's make a play. So, unbelievable game from the Pacers, and again, OKC's got to handle the ball pressure. Defensively, I mean, I'm not saying Hartenstein's got to be cut out of the rotation, but I would seriously consider like I'm playing. We'll sub him in his normal time. If I'm not liking it, he's not playing again the rest of the series. It's to that point for me where I'm not. If he's not going to impose himself at all offensively or on the glass, I mean, he had 3 defensive rebounds. It's nothing. No blocks, 2 turnovers as well. If you're not going to impose yourself with your size, you're not playing. Straight up. I'd rather play Aaron Wiggins and Caruso more. And for Indiana, defensively, I liked what they did. Just throwing the kitchen sink, not giving up the switch with Halliburton or whoever easy, making that difficult. And offensively, I just thought Halliburton played significantly better. And when Halliburton plays really well, and I want to talk real quick about the Pacers. This video is running very long at this point, but they are so good when they'll run their initial action, and Tyrese will kick it out to someone, and they won't really be open, and they'll kind of dribble around and won't be there. They get that ball back to Halliburton immediately. Like their first action will die. And by the time, and then Halliburton will get the ball back, and there's still like 12 seconds left. So they can still have time to run another action. Like usually you'll see a lot of teams, even with like these elite playmakers, that they'll run an initial action. It won't work. They'll kind of, you know, pass it out, redo. And then by the time the star gets it back, there's like 5 seconds left, and it's a dead possession. Indiana, they come at you over and over, and they do not stop. So that's gonna do it for this video. I'm so glad that this has been a very competitive series, and it's been an awesome series. So if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, comment anything. Gonna continue doing the offseason preview. Got the Spurs up tomorrow with some upgraded production value. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.